Alright, so this video is gonna basically go over the artifacting on the RTX 2080 Ti. Models from eVGA as far as the manufacturer. Case is open, so cooling isn't really an issue. Case is a bit sloppy, so forgive me. If we switch here, there's overall system statistics. Now what I found is if I downclock the clock speed and the memory, and if I lower the target, for some reason the artifacting still happens, but not as bad. Temperature, like I said, that's not really an issue. I mean, I can go ahead and crank the fans up here, but that doesn't really help it. G-Sync is on this monitor, so we'll do something easy like let's do PUBG. So launch it. Try to turn this a bit. It's gonna launch. It's gonna take a while. I can fast forward this whole process. Just do a quick join. Now I'm coming from a GTX 1080 Ti, no issues. So, I mean, and I can swap out with RTX 2070. Again, it's nothing with my board because my board's not overclocked. Everything is set to default. Cooling's not an issue. And I've tried 2 additional cards. I've tried a different power supply just to check to see, okay, well, maybe it needs more power for some strange odd reason. But I have a eVGA 850 watt power supply, so that's not the issue. The issue is these cards, I think, are being pushed too much. Maybe they're not getting enough voltage or too much voltage, because again, when I underclock everything, it seems to last a bit longer. So what you'll see here is on the screen, you'll start to see little blobs, almost like it looks like a fireworks show. You'll notice it more once I jump out of the plane. And once I start playing, you'll see like these like blobs start to come. You can already sort of see them now. So right now I'm recording at 4K 60 frames a second. And right now I'm getting, looks like 60 frames a second on my GPU as far as the frame rate. Let's try and lower this a bit, give you guys a full view. There we go. So, alright, let's just jump somewhere right here. So right now what I'm looking at, it looks fine, right? And now you can start to see the little blobs come up. Once I get down and I get on the terrain, and when it starts pulling everything, that's it, the game doesn't crash. That's another thing I noticed, is it will just kick me out. Now granted, PUBG is still a buggy game, but again, this doesn't happen with other GPUs, which leads me to believe it's something with this specific card. Now here's the issue. I sent this card out to eVGA. They said it didn't pass their test, so they sent me a brand new card. This is the brand new card. So I don't know if what's going on with their QA, if they're not testing cards before they ship them out, or maybe I just have bad luck, because I almost never have to RMA things ever. And for some reason, from what I'm reading, these cards just have an issue. Oh, level 3 backpack. Let's load that up. Now at some point, it will crash. Again, I don't know how far I'm gonna make it without it crashing. Yeah, see, so it just crashed. Now we could say that that's a PUBG issue, but again, it happens with any game. So let's do this. Let's do Apex Legends. Oh, great! I gotta freaking update it to play. All right. Is anything ready on this machine? All right. Well, let's try Dishonored, right? So, obviously, a card of this caliber is overkill for a game like this. It's gonna go through this video calibration crap. All right. Come on, give me video. Come on. What the heck is going on here? So then it'll do stuff like this. It just seems like, as far as the driver goes with the video card and then Windows, it just like does crap like this, where it just completely locks up my system, you know? Yet I don't have this issue with any other card except this model and make. So it's just like, it's just frustrating, you know, because I have to pay out of my pocket to ship the card back, which is fine, okay, boo-hoo. But I mean, they're in California, I'm in Illinois, so they're like, the card doesn't get there for 5 days unless I, you know, send it priority. And now they did ship me a label to send it out ground, but here's the issue. By the time it gets there, today's Wednesday, by the time it gets there, it'll be, let's say, Tuesday. Then they're gonna send the card out probably Wednesday or Thursday, so that I'm not gonna get it to the following week. So we're looking at like almost 2 weeks where I don't have the card. So I would have appreciated if they would have expedited me to like overnight, so they would have got the card overnight. But I guess I could understand if they started doing that for me, they'd have to do it for everybody, and it's not cost effective. But again, they shouldn't have shipped me out a faulty card in the first place. Alright, come on. Let's see if I can get out of this. So this is a general just, you know, walkthrough as far as like, okay, well, let's see this real time, what's going on. Let's see if I can. Alright, we don't want that for video. So you can see it's just like freaking out. And it crashes, you know, so it's just like it doesn't matter. So I'll put my specs as far as the system, what I'm running, down to like the exact storage drives I have and everything. But I mean, for almost any game, it just crashes. So let's run through one more PUBG test. I apologize for the background noise. That's probably a heater, space heater you guys hear. Okay, let's get in. Match still in progress. Am I still alive? Seriously? That's gonna be hilarious if I'm still alive. I think it would tell me like, do you want to spectate? Holy crap, I'm still alive. I'm not in a circle, but that's fine. We'll just run it, and then I'll let you guys see all these like little firework blobs that are coming up on the screen right now. So essentially, this is the exact issue that I had with the original card. Right? So I send that card in, I tell them, hey look, like I've been building computers since, you know, I was like 12, 13, I'm 34 now. You know, I'm in IT, so I'm like, kind of did the general testing as far as making sure it's not my system, narrowing out every possibility and telling them, look, it's the card. The card is the issue here. Maybe I got a bad batch, maybe I got a bad card, so send me out a card that works. Okay, no problem. And then they send me out a card and I get it and I'm like, all right, great. And I try a game and it does the exact same thing.
Ooh, first mate. Just me now with this.
This guy's name is That Booty. Fortunately, I don't have my headset connected, so... Oh, painkillers. I needs. So you see here, I'm in the menu, and even it's still like blobbing everywhere, right? I really need health bad. I'm probably not gonna make it. Oh, maybe I'll make it. I'll probably make it up here. Let's add this. So the blobbing you see, I can get it to go down at, say, a slower rate if I downclock the card. But again, I shouldn't have to downclock the card. They should be sending it out, and it should be okay with the voltage that they're sending it out at, and the core clock, memory clock, all that other good stuff. But that's not the case. See, now we're getting a fireworks show here. Bandies. Poor teammates, probably like this guy doesn't talk. So, okay. Let's open up. Oh, helmet. Fuck, I'll take it. Something's better than nothing. Alright, let's run for it. So what you're seeing, these like little blobs and all that, that happens across all games. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be Fortnite, could be Apex Legends, Squad, now, as far as stuff on the actual OS, so within Windows 10 in itself, if you're just using it to browse the web, so, you know, play YouTube videos, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff, doesn't seem to happen. It only seems to happen when the actual 3D part of the card is getting pushed, you know, as far as like playing video games and stuff. Oh man, I'm just really playing catch up. Oh, come on, get in it. What, I have a feeling I'm gonna get shot in the face as soon as I make it over here. Try to meet up with my teammate. Swim across. Might have to pause for a second and heal. That's behind me to the left. I have 12 bandages. Go figure. It is the part where you get shot from a sniper. swim across. Navy SEAL style, baby. It's like my auto swim not working. I don't know, I guess what I'd like to see is, and I know this is probably asking for a lot, is maybe see if they could bench the cards or test them, you know, put them in a rig, have them run a few games, have them run a few 3D benchmarks, and if it does this, you know, put it in the bad batch and then let the engineers inspect the card and see what's wrong with it. You know, we're talking maybe more staff, more hours. You know, again, I just don't see it as cost effective. I don't know what they use as far as mass QA. You know, does the card turn on? Do they, you know, test the power settings on it? And then here we go, crashes again. So this is more or less a general issue with the card. I don't know if anyone else has issues with different manufacturers, but again, this is my second eVGA card that is faulty, RTX 2080 Ti. And I mean, I could log into my account right now and I could show you guys. I have multiple GTX cards, NVIDIA cards from eVGA. Good customer service, I always buy from them. I guess, I don't know, maybe I just string bad luck, or maybe someone's not doing their job on that end as far as QA and testing these cards out. But I'm hoping to get it resolved, because I'm gonna have to ship this card out and not have it for 2 weeks. So yeah, comments, anything, suggestions, feedback, let me know, and keep you guys posted. Thanks. Show me.